Yes, yes, yo. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the community. Welcome back to the AKA gathering of the wise men of the autonomous community of kings. I don't know where you're watching from. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. So that when you see this video, you will know I've already paid my dues by saying hello to you at different times of the day. So I don't feel like I greeted you good morning when it's afternoon, or I greeted you good afternoon when it's morning, or I said good night when you're just waking up. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And I'll see you when I see you. Okay, guys. Without wasting much of our time today, I want to talk about what's happening with YouTube, AI, and YouTube itself. I don't know what's happening as YouTube headquarters that different channels are being banned on YouTube. There's this channel, Elderman, that was banned on YouTube for some crazy copyright issues, very similar to what I have on my channel. Currently, if you don't know, my channel has been demonetized since last month, October, for reasons best known to the YouTube headquarters, to be honest with you, because I can't even see a reason why such an excuse can be used as a factor to determine a channel that is worth banning and a channel that is worth leaving on YouTube. Because most of my content that I've been making have not just been content that YouTube said I just repurposed content or reused content. I add my flair to this content. I react to this content. I don't have to say things most of the times to react. I can make a facial impression to kind of have a connection with the viewer to react in order to make the viewer to feel some kind of way to the video, either by laughing, either by my voice tone or my facial impression. But YouTube disagree, which clearly makes sense now that it's not YouTube that really disagrees. In general, it's YouTube, but it's actually AI that disagrees because YouTube put AI in charge of this kind of reviews, in charge of this kind of sectors that they review channels without properly understanding that you don't have to say anything to initiate a conversation between you as a creator and the viewer watching the video on the other side of the screen. Appeals don't even matter. If you get to this situation or have a situation like this and you think appealing will help you, it's totally useless because they're just gonna send you out to another AI, a brother AI or a sister AI or an uncle AI. They'll most likely see and look at your channel from the same perspective or from the same uh, tunnel that the first AI used to look at your channel. So I feel like YouTube should review how they look at channels when channels are being summoned for question, when channels are summoned for reviews. At least the least they can do for the effort that creators put in, for the effort that YouTubers put in, and the risks and the resources that they gather together to create interesting videos for us to watch as the viewers least they can do is to add human reviews. Send these videos to more people. If you can't use AI, employ more people. If you don't have stars to do this, employ more people to be able to review channels because it makes no sense why somebody will work so hard to create a video only for their channel to be banned, only for their videos to be deleted, only for their creativity and intellectual property that they infuse or they've able, that they have been able to immerse into a video that was just an ordinary video, but they add their creativity and flair. They're making it thereby making it an interesting video for everyone else to see, watch, and understand what the video means. But then AI bans this kind of video just because it's AI. You know, myself, for example, there's so many videos that I would watch. I really don't understand it. That I have to look at the comment section, or I have to watch a video by another creator analyzing this video for me to clearly understand it. But AI disagrees with this kind of situations. I do not understand why such a content should get a channel banned on it. If we don't do something about it, YouTube does not do something about it, then it's going to limit the creativity of creators. It's going to limit the creativity of people that brings their authenticity to a content, either by saying something, either by staying mute, either by making facial impressions, either by making their voice tone sound funny or sound in some kind of way that will make it interesting in a video. If we're looking at this, how did somebody like Kabilain become popular on TikTok or Instagram? Because he wasn't saying anything. But look, you are not going to underestimate the feeling he has given us over the years. I missed over 80 million followers on Instagram without saying a word. Over 130 million on TikTok without saying a word. Like, hello, if we keep banning channels just because they don't say things in the videos or just because they make only facial impressions or because of their laughter is loud and not funny enough to call it quote and unquote interesting fact to share in a video. If we keep banning channels and demonetizing channels, in my case, for example, how then do we encourage, how then do you encourage creativity in this space? It was very heartbreaking to see it, but now it's even more frustrating because now I've realized that I'm not the only one that is in this situation. Since early January or since ending of 2024, it's been one issue or the other on my channel. Today, YouTube, I knew it was a problem when the video I did, I stopped posting since early 2024, but YouTube brought back this video ending of 2024, gave me a strike of 3 months because of the video I deleted and I posted. I deleted it because I felt like it's not good enough. Since January or around February of 2024, if we do not talk about this, I think YouTube will not take us serious, because I feel like they just program this AI to just judge their channels, review their channels, they program another one to get the appeal, defend them at the gate, kick them back out if they appeal and try to get a human review in return. This is very unfair to creators because we put in so much hard work to create content. I have a lot of videos that I've created. I have a lot of videos that I'm still creating, and it's very heartbreaking to see that you work hard to create a video only for you to not get anything in return. There's no ROI on my videos right now. Just because I love making content doesn't mean I shouldn't pay the bills. I have to pay the bills. But I've been demonetized till next year. I post every single day. I make long videos, I make short form content. But then YouTube disagree that my content is good enough for monetization, thereby demonetizing my channel. Now it's very clear now that it's not really YouTube, but at the end of the day, it's still YouTube because it's their decisions that has placed me in these consequences that I'm facing now. AI, who do they work for? YouTube. YouTube has to do something about this. I've been going on Twitter today ranting. Today's date? Today is like 5th of November 2025. I've been ranting on YouTube. You can go to my channel in my Twitter and you see I don't know what else to say, honestly. They ban your channel, they delete your content, they strike you, and then they tell you to appeal. And then you appeal, the robot that is attending to you or to everyone else just knocks it off. It acknowledges your appeal, and then you have hope that okay, maybe they are finally going to look at it. Maybe the human review is going to look at it properly, and then without emotions tell you a honest review of what they think. But then you get the same message that 10 other creators are getting. You get the same complaint that 10 other creators are getting. You get the same response, same reply, same way. YouTube. How long am I going to keep complaining about this? I love YouTube. I love making content on YouTube. YouTube is my favorite platform. There are so many other platforms, but I would never not make content on YouTube as long as YouTube is there. Just because YouTube is like a platform that has inspired me to be a creator. I'm a YouTuber. I take pride in being called a YouTuber. I'm also a football player. I do a few other things. I'm a model. But then YouTube is like my first profession right now. And not getting monetized for it is heartbreaking. Not being able to pay the bill, It's heartbreaking. Now I have to find another job. I have to get another job to be able to pay the bill. While I have over 218,000 subscribers on YouTube, I make videos every single day. I average 30K views on shorts, and I'm still making long form videos that I know will get views sooner or later. But I have been demonetized and I don't have brand deals yet. Yes, I don't have the brand manager yet. Yes, it's my decision. But I'm going to find one soon. But at the same time, if I don't get brand deals, what am I going to do? Just make content and never get anything in return for it. I'm not going to lie to myself. This is a business for me, and if there's no ROI in my business, then what is the point of doing this business? Regardless of how you love it. I'm an athlete from a football background that I love football. You have to have passion to be able to endure the difficulties in football. But at the same time, football will not pay the bills if you don't get ROI from investing your time and resources into football. They have to pay you back in return. Same way it is in YouTube. It's a business. It has to pay you back in return in every way possible. You know, I have not been privileged enough to get a brand deal or get an offer for a brand deal from any brand. So I have been relying on YouTube AdSense all this while. And now my channel is monetized. Now I'm starting afresh again. I've never received the YouTube play button, not because I don't make content, not because I have not been consistent, just because every now and then YouTube gives me one community guideline problem. I finish serving one community guideline problem, they send me another one. I finished one in October, they send me another one, they ban my channel. Just because an AI is continuously, it's almost like AI, the AI at YouTube has blacklisted my channel to say that your channel should be having one problem every now and then. Once you finish one, we'll give you another one. I don't have any issues, but they strike my videos. I have a video, I have videos scheduled to the end of the year, to January 2nd. I have videos shot every single day to January 2nd. But yet, YouTube can come up with anything at any time of the day and tell me your video is copyrighted. Even though they accepted it, they admitted it that I can post this video. Because if your video is copyrighted, YouTube will let you know in that YouTube studio that this video is copyrighted. Either erase the song, remove the part where it's copyrighted, or delete the video entirely. I have adjusted all the videos that are scheduled to the end of the year, but it still doesn't guarantee me that my channel will not get another strike from YouTube because YouTube has programmed my channel to be blacklisted by AI, whereby every now and then I can get a strike for random reasons. I can get a strike for a video I posted 2 years ago. Fact, because it's happened. I get a strike for a video I posted 1 year ago, deleted and posted 1 year ago. YouTube gave me a strike for a video I posted a long time ago. I went to my channel, went down, tried to find this video, I couldn't see it, and then I realized that I deleted this video. But then I get a strike because it's almost like they just program you. Like after he serves the 3 month strike, takes the training, strike him again. My channel has also been deleted this year. I had to send messages again, appeal, they apologized and returned my channel. Now we're back to square one again. How long is this going to continue? How long will this AI domination of YouTube channels stop? I saw Charlie Penguin Zero talk about this, and I just got frustrated because I came to the conclusion that I'm not the only one. There's so many bigger channels, there's so many bigger creators, so many bigger YouTubers going through the same issues. Smaller creators like us may not get our voices heard because we're smaller creators, and because most of us are not really based where uh, YouTube will hear us faster than the other. YouTube, if you're not going to help us, please let us come directly and say it instead of going through the back doors and then busting our bubbles, all in the name of AI. You know, if you're not going to help us, if you're not going to listen to us, come direct and say, creators, YouTubers, we're not listening to you. This is how we're going to keep doing things, and then we'll have to readjust and then think of the way forward. Instead of just going through the back doors, telling us that our human reviews reviewing our channels, human reviewers reviewing our channels. But unfortunately, they are AI. Brother, sister, uncle AI, daddy AI. You get to one AI, you think you've succeeded or you think you've passed one person, they send you to another AI. And the crazy thing is that they all have human names. You don't even know who is who. If you don't get a direct video call, most likely you will never know if it's an AI talking to you or a human being. You too, you too. Come to our rescue as creators. Come to our rescue as YouTubers. We need it. That's it. That's all I have to say. Again, if you've been on the news lately, you would understand what is really happening with Christianity in Nigeria. With at least for the fact that Donald Trump spoke about it, has been speaking about it, and is still speaking about it, you will understand that Christianity in Nigeria is no longer a religion. It's a not a threat to the quote and unquote groups. I don't want to say their names on YouTube because I might get banned for it. People analyzing Christians with Nigeria. Unfortunately, I'm on the northern part of Nigeria. I'm Nigerian, so this is very personal for me, and I'm a Christian, and also this is very personal for me. So if we do not speak about it, then who's going to speak about it for us? It's been going on for years in the eastern parts of Nigeria, Zamfara, Kaduna, Kano, Benue, Katsina, the small or the minority group of Nigerians that are living in these places have been going through this situation for a very, very long time. What's up, JB? How you doing? I'm good. How are you? Boo. So, like, we are calling on the international nations that can offer us the help that we need. Hence, the Nigerian government has not been able to do anything, and the Nigerian government has ignored the fact that one life in Nigeria is worth 100 lives, that they now pay attention to what they can get from the citizens and what the citizens can get from them. Our politicians have forgotten that they came into power to serve the people and not the people serving them. Because why would somebody be aware or be an ally on the living of our Nigerian believers and then they keep quiet? If Donald Trump did not speak about it, you might never have heard about it. So many creators don't talk about it. So many, even our biggest quote and unquote pastors in Nigeria are not talking about it because they are corrupt, hardworking, but that's reality. They have the biggest forces in Africa. They have some of the biggest churches some of the biggest pastors in Nigeria. So some of the richest pastors in the world are from Nigeria. They have private jets, multiple private jets with special securities. First of all, I don't know why a pastor would need a security if your hands are not clean. Security carrying guns and things like that. I understand you are important, you're a public figure, but at the same time, if if your not members are okay, they would not want to mob you at least. But here comes the thing. We are calling on the international nations, international countries that has the power, the first world country that has the power to intervene, to please intervene. We're not calling for violence, we're not calling uh, for unaliving anyone, we're just calling for discussions, informations, um, opportunities to be able to discuss these issues and find ways to be able to resolve these issues amicably. They have been going on for a very long time. Since the public figures we have as pastors in Nigeria are not speaking about it, then we, the smaller citizens, not smaller citizens, we the citizens of the country, have to speak about it. It's been going on for ages, and it's very sad. Also, I don't support the threats made by the president of the United States, because I feel like making a threat is not the best thing. The best thing is having a conversation. First of all, having a conversation, calling the president to order and then discussing what's going on there, how it can be resolved amicably. Because people have been unalive. If you keep quiet because it does not affect you personally, then you're not a good person. You don't have to keep quiet and not talk about something because it doesn't affect you directly. You have to always talk about it because if it affects one of us, it has affected all of us. We are one for all and all for one. This has been going on for ages, and if we don't speak about it, then they will think it's a normal thing. These people have all normalized it. God help us that it doesn't get to the other parts of Nigeria. Then they will take it more serious. Probably because it's not in the commercial territories in Nigeria, then it's not really a popular thing. If this pastor, I'm going to show it on this clip later, if the pastor that has been talking about it, ranting, saying even if he's unalived, then nobody should contribute anything for him, calling on the help of the United States. We were not colonized by the United States, but because he believes that it's only the United States that can help us. Our presidents are not help is not helping us. Our leaders, politicians in Nigeria don't care about us. How long is it going to continue? How long are we going to continue holding our hands and hoping on God to come and help us directly from heaven, at least through the politicians? No, it doesn't happen because it has been proven through records that our politicians don't really care about us. And it doesn't mean that other religions are bad. It doesn't mean that other religions are wicked or they are evil. No, it just means that this is what's happening now. At this point in time, Nigerian Christians are being unalived by this group in the northern part of Nigeria, and it has to stop. And this is not the first insecurity situation in Nigeria that's been going on for ages, but it's been happening for a very long time. And if we don't speak about it, the world will never know about it. I'm good, JP. Just speaking about what's happening in Nigeria and why we have turned a blind eye to lives of children, kids, mothers, fathers, leaders, religious leaders, and members, church members that has been alive in the northern part of Nigeria, and nothing has been done about it. The consistency, over 10,000 people have been unalive in the country in just this year alone, since 2023 or thereabout. Not this year alone. I think since 2024, 10,000. What has been done about it by the president? Nothing. What has he done? Campaign for the next election. What has he done? Pick out people from his ethnicity, from his tribe, to take public offices that were supposed to be randomly nominated for the whole country. It's very heartbreaking. If we don't talk about it, nobody's going to speak about it for us. I keep repeating this thing because I want to speak about. I want more people to indulge in speaking about this thing and speaking. No, I want more people to talk about it. Literally, that's simple. No more knowledge. Just talk about it. Because in creating awareness, you create solutions, and in creating solutions, we discuss the speed of applying this solution and how amicable we will let them get to the northern part of Nigeria and guarantee the safety of Nigerian Christians. And this, I tell you, is one for all for one. Because if we let this slide, it's going to get to the other parts of the country. And when it gets to the other parts of the country, it gets out of Nigeria. When it gets out of Nigeria, then the whole Christianity is under a huge threat. And this is very, very big a problem for the world to face. Whether now or later, this issue needs to be resolved as soon as possible. What's good, JB? I'm good. I'm good. What's going on? Oh my goodness. It's been an interesting day. Been an interesting day. Been an interesting day. Are you here? Can you hear me? Oh my God, this would be very bad if it says that I've been talking to myself and you can't hear me. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you like are you here, Jerry? Can you hear me? Well, anyway, that's just what I wanted to talk about. If the headphones are not working properly, I'll try to fix them. But I'm gonna edit this live now. I'll see you guys later. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. If you're new, nice to meet you. And if you're an old OG in the channel, thank you for watching again.